after this.
You just want attention, you don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you.
And this.
What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing?
And traveling 24 kilometers to an incredibly awesome IMAX experience, I finally saw EndGame. After that awesome experience, I was shaken, as you would have seen in my last review. And after 6.5 hours of incredibly calm, uninterrupted deep sleep, I can finally review or give my analysis on EndGame. Congratulations to the Russo brothers and Marvel Studios for pulling off such an awesome visual spectacle that Avengers EndGame is. They have perfectly nailed down as to how you should do an epic conclusion. A budding filmmaker or and even an experienced filmmaker, if they want to make notes, if they want to understand how to do an epic conclusion, the last story, the last chapter, what needs to be told, what needs to be effectively communicated, they should watch EndGame. They should learn. It is just too damn good. I would respect the Russo brothers and will be giving no spoilers for this review, and whatever I'm going to talk about, everything comes out from here. It would be no different. EndGame has everything that you can ask for. All the colors of the spectrum. Is it funny? Yes. Is it action-packed? Yes. Does it feel like a thriller? Yes. Does it have its emotional moment? Is it sad? Yes, it is. Emotional? Yeah. And is the underlying philosophy running through it? Yes. It has everything. All the colors of the spectrum. Everything you can ask for. 181 minutes of pure entertainment. I have never screamed more in any movie in my entire life. This 26th of April 2019 was my best cinematic experience ever. I was constantly cheering, clapping and crying at the same time. There were moments when I felt that the film was getting slow, but eventually I realized that, let us see, this is a wave, right? For something to be high, there has to be a low. And that low were these slow moments where things were being explained, where emotion was being communicated, and that was needed for something to actually feel high. So everything had its value, right? You cannot say the movie was slow. The movie was almost near to perfect. To talk about fantasy booking, like you have these ideas, you know, what if this happened? What if this character does this? What if this character becomes this? What if there's a fight between these two characters, right? All those fantasy bookings come true in EndGame. You know, if you have, fortunately, I was fortunate enough to have parents who allowed me to read a lot of comics, gave me the freedom, gave me the freedom to read and expand my imaginations, give my creativity wings. And when I did that, I learned a lot from comics. My childhood has been filled with comics, and I would like to say that these characters, as they put it, are no longer fictional characters of a book. To put it in a very philosophical way, our whole life is like a comic book and we are the heroes of it. I play a character called Sudeep Saurav and I live that character. And I have read these characters, Iron Man, Superman, Spider-Man. I've read Hindi comics, Nagaraj, Super Commando Dhruv, and I have learned from these characters. I can feel their pain, I can feel their flaw. I understand why they fail and why they feel sad at something. Why do they, those emotions, that emotional connect, make them more human than me, more real, to be more precise, than me. So when you say that this is just a story, this is just a fictional saga, it is no longer a fictional saga for all of us, because we have been so involved in this story and we have been with these characters, we have learned things from them and we have used them in our lives. So not just characters that have been portrayed to sheer perfection in this movie. These are much bigger than just characters. These are actual, real entities that are there, that affect us, that experience us, and they are a part of our lives now. You cannot deny us that. And yes, there is a copy that is there below me. Ram, there's a copy over here, and I'm reading from that because there's this fear of missing out that I have. I do not want to miss anything today. Everyone gets their moments to shine. It's like a comic book. Everyone has their moments to shine. Even Thanos gets that opportunity. You know, the limelight turns on everyone, even Thanos for that matter. In a single line, EndGame is a 5-star experience meant for all of us. And as Tony Stark would put it, scratch that, as Robert Downey Jr. would say, a part of the journey is the end. And to add to that, I believe we are in the end game now, isn't it? Congratulations to the whole community. You know, let's go in to watch these movies. Let's shout together. Let's scream together. Let's have let us make watching movies an incredible experience for all of us. Congratulations to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Most importantly, to the audience that makes it so freaking special. Cheers, guys. Have a good one.